Hey guys, so I'm Adia. For those of you who are not on my team who are watching this, but for those who are, what's up? Sorry that I couldn't do the call in person today, but I have a dance competition, so I'm planned on recording it for you guys. So I wanted to talk about something that I really feel is a hot topic on you guys' minds, and I'm going to talk pretty fast, honestly, because I got to get going. But I wanted to do this so that you at least had something to go off of and to kind of, create an action step from. Okay, so a lot of you are asking, I've got a challenger, I've got a new coach, what do I do? So first of all, I'm going to talk about challengers. What you want to do is, first of all, you want to make sure that you're in the know about what groups we have going on. So last week's team call, we talked about all the June groups and what those look like. But you want to make sure you know what kind of groups do we have going right now. Do we have an ongoing challenge group? Is it a free clean eating group coming up? Or is it a brand new group that's about to start? So in terms of placing your coach or your challenger, you need to know what is available to put them in. Also, we have the preparation for success group. Basically, it's a week of prep. You are going to be able to show them, some meal plan ideas. There's, reminders to take their weight and their measurements and before pictures and all that kind of stuff. Basically, it's setting them up to get their program started. You can technically add someone to this group at any time. For the Team Courageous Health Warriors, you can add them at any time. All the posts are numbered, 1 through I think 13 or 14, and once they get through those posts, they're ready to start. By that time, they've most likely got their package and they're ready to go. They're going to do their shopping, they're going to get their meal plan going and that kind of thing. So you can make sure you know what groups we have, and then add them. Okay, don't worry about if they told you, like, I do not want to be a part of the group, obviously don't add them. But if they're like, yeah, I'm on board, then add them to the group. That makes the most sense. Most of the time, it's going to be the prep group. And then if they're a brand new coach, I'll kind of go into that. But you just want to make sure you get them in so that they can get started. And you don't want to be the one holding them up, holding them back. Okay, so second, you want to make sure you send them a welcome email. And I have, for our team, a welcome email that we've constructed together, and it's pretty simple. But the one thing that it includes a welcome video from you, their coach. Now, that sounds intimidating. I'll tell you what. I've got it all laid out, what needs to be in this welcome video. It's 5 points. They're really simple. They're quick. Your whole video is going to take 2 to 3 minutes. And basically, instead of writing 2 to 3 minutes worth of content, you're just going to speak it. And that way they can hear it, they can see your face, they can be excited. Okay, so you want to send them this welcome email. This is really important. If you don't know where this welcome email is, talk to your upline. But I can tell you that it is on our team page. It is in the cover. It is in the cover of the cover description of the cover photo. Okay. Next, you want to set them up for success. Oh, I already said this. You want to put them in the group, and you want to set them up for success in that challenge group. Okay. From there, you want to be supportive throughout their challenge. When you have a new customer or coach, you don't just set it and forget it. You gotta be in communication. You gotta be there for them. Do you have to know all the answers? No. But can all of us be encouraging? Can all of us check in? Absolutely. So that's what you gotta do. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of go over that again. Make sure you know the groups. Send the welcome email. Set them up for success with the preparation for success group, and then be supportive throughout their journey. That's it. You don't. There's very little much more than that. Any other details you can kind of ask about. If everyone, yes, is going to be individual, but that's really the basics of it. You don't have to get caught up on, I don't know what to do with this person now. Just send them the welcome email. If you don't have it, it's a copy and paste. That's all you got to do. Copy it, send it to the next person, okay? Make sure they get the information that's important for them. Set them up for success in the preparation group, and just be their cheerleader, be their coach, be the person who's supportive. Okay, so what if you're setting up a new coach? A lot of this looks the same, whether they're going to be a discount coach or a business building coach. But namely, I'm going to talk about the business building coach. I'm going to try to share my screen right now, and let's see what happens. For some reason, it's kind of looking like it's blank right now. Okay, let's see. Let's try this again. Okay, so here is how to onboard your new coaches, okay? So I'm just gonna basically go from the top, read down, and again, I'm sorry, but I have to talk really fast today, okay? So first of all, this document has some specific instructions on how to get your new coach starting right. Click here to see your new coach's first action first steps in the action one. Now, this is, in terms of the action plan, it is great for any coach to do, whether they're a discount coach, opportunity coach, or a business building coach. But you, as their sponsor coach, need to understand this. You need to have gone through the action plan. Now, Beachbody has provided amazing training for coaches, and this is not to trump their training whatsoever. In fact, we incorporate a lot of their training in the action plan. In fact, all of the training in the action plan for the first steps as a coach. Once you finish these action plans, you're basically set up. You're ready to launch. You're feeling more confident about everything, and then you will move on to the other training that they have. Okay, so first of all, like I said, welcome email. Here is a link for a sample welcome email. I'm not going to click it right now, but go ahead and click it. Save it in your draft email so you can have it there too. Add your welcome video to the email. Well, how on earth do I create a welcome video? Here's what you do. First of all, speak clearly, smile, keep it short and precise. Here's what's in the welcome video. What type of, you're going to ask them, what type of coach do you want to be? Discount, referral. Number 1 is a discount referral coach. Number 2, an opportunity coach. Or number 3, a fast start coach. Now, you might be thinking right now, well, what does all that mean? Well, right here, and number 4, sample welcome video. Click on it. Watch my 4-minute welcome video, and you'll see exactly what that's supposed to look like. Okay, so it's all laid out for you right here. And then next, wait to see if they respond. If you haven't heard back with them in a couple of days, send them a follow-up email just to make sure they got it. That welcome email has some really critical information for them as new customers and new coaches. We want to make sure they got it and that they saw the video, because again, instead of writing 3 minutes worth of content, which we used to do, and it was like a big fat paragraph, and people are like, yeah, I'm not reading that, especially not on my phone. So we just create a little video. They can click on it, and we just want to make sure they watch it. So follow up, see if they've watched it, and then here's an easy, script to say if in your follow-up email. Okay, how do you welcome a new coach to the team page? First of all, you want to add your coach to the Team Courageous Health Warriors Facebook page. And again, there's a link to it, and basically you can copy that link and paste it. But that is also going to be in the welcome email, just so you know, for a new coach. Welcome them with a graphic and short intro. So let's see. Okay, well, I can't really zoom in on this, but this is when Georgia joined the team, and this is what the welcome post looked like. I put a picture of Georgia, and then in the description it just said, "Welcome Georgia to the team," and then I kind of talked a little bit about her. You just give a little description, maybe how you know them, or what program they're doing, what they're starting with, and we were excited to have new people join us, because we know that for each new person that joins us, they are going to be helping other people, and that is going to be a ripple effect, and families are going to be changed, and lives are going to be changed because of it. So we always welcome people into our team page for a new coach. Now that doesn't matter what kind of coach they are. If they decided to be a coach for any reason, we welcome them in the Team Courageous Health Warriors page. But if they're just a challenger, we may or may not do a big welcome like this. There's kind of a place to introduce yourself in the challenge groups. So we don't do a welcome like this in the big challenge group. For coaches, you do. Okay, so moving on. Create or plug them into a launch event of Facebook and give them the link. Okay, so this event is important so they can invite all the contacts. Again, this is in the action plan. So the link, I need to actually update this link here, but it is an action plan 1. If you look at action plan 1, it's one of the first 5 steps, maybe number 4 or 5, and it's going to have the link. And this group basically it's just like a group that kind of tells about what we do in challenge groups. I encourage you to check it out. So go to action 1. If you haven't already got to that step, check out that group and just look at it. It's got 5 simple posts about what we do in a challenge group. Okay, next. In the action plan, the first step is to schedule a getting started right call. Now, for those of you who are brand new coaches, you might not feel super comfortable with this, so feel free to ask your upline to help you with it. We can be on the call with you, or we can kind of guide you through it. But overall, you just want to get to know them. You want to get to know their reasoning, their why. Why do they want to do this? What do they want to accomplish? When you have an understanding of where them coming from, it is not about your agenda. It is about their agenda. It's about what they need in their life. And that's what we find out during the action call. What do you say during the getting started right call? Well, here's exactly what you say. So first of all, before the call, you want to have them respond to these questions. so that you already have an idea going into it. What are your goals with Beachbody coaching? What currently overwhelms you right now? What do you want to talk about on this call? Again, we're making this about them. So you want to make sure they have the quick start printed out in front of them. Now, why do I say that? First of all, by the time you get on this call, they should have done some of the action 1 steps. Quick start, what is that? They're gonna know. You should know because you should have done the action 1 and you'll know what that is. Just be familiar with it. It's so important that we realize that this is a thing, this is about learning, and we have to stay on top of learning so that we can best help other people. Okay, number 2, during the call, okay, what should they have prepared during the call? That we kind of talked about that before, but here's what you say. Number 1, you want to empathize with how they feel. Remember, they shared about you. They shared with you about you know, their goals and kind of what their thoughts were. Reiterate your support with them. Allow them to know that, allow them to let you know what they like to focus on. So we might have our own agenda, but again, it's not about us, it's about their agenda. So based on what they say, you can create 2 to 3 steps for what they should do next. Okay, if you're brand new and you have no idea what you would recommend, then talk to your upline and say, you know what, I'm going to get back to you with 2 to 3 steps that you can do next. That's going to help you be productive as a new coach. Okay, D, talk about the next step. And you know, there's a system in all that we do, so it makes it so that you don't have to figure it out on your own. Okay, we've got the action 1, which again, it's going to point you right to the Coach Online Office training, and it's going to help you. Then you're going to reiterate the importance of the 4 vital behaviors. If you're a business building coach, your business will not grow if you are not inviting, if you are not giving an opportunity for people to hear about what you're doing, or whether it be the workouts or the nutrition or the shakes or the business opportunity. You got to let people know about it. Number 2, you got to be proof the product works. That means if you're doing something in the silence of your home and no one ever knows about it or sees it, how is anyone going to believe you? How are they going to build trust in what you're even inviting them to? And then 3, personal development. You've got to read. You've got to read about 10 minutes of a personal development book every day. You've got to check off the items from the action plan. And, you know, watch in the action plan, there are videos. They're very short. They're like 5-minute videos. You're going to learn. You're going to be inspired. You're going to have, you're going to feel encouraged. Also, you want to recognize, give a shout out to someone. These are the 4 vital behaviors: invite, be proof, personal development, and recognize. If you do that, your business will grow. Period. End of story. There's other things that you can do, but none are as important as these 4 vital behaviors. That's why they're called the vital behaviors. And then you want to schedule a follow-up call for probably the following week. Ideally, you know, the action plan is actually pretty short. You can get through the whole thing in about 2.5 hours. Or you can spread that out over a week. What's 2.5 hours spread over a week? 15 to 30 minutes a day on that training, and you're going to be so much further along. And this is what you're teaching. This is what you want to teach your new coaches to do as well. Exactly this. This is called how to onboard your new coach, how to get them started. Okay, and then the second getting started right call. Okay, these are the things that you can focus on. Reiterate their goals, encourage them to use you, and use our team as their sounding board. If they get frustrated or feel like they're hitting a roadblock, you know, message me. Don't just go inactive. Don't just vent on Facebook. Don't just, you know, just go silent. Like, talk to us. We've been there. We know what you're going through. Okay, and if we don't, we know someone who has, and we want to be there to support you. Okay, this is what we're teaching our new coaches, and this is what we're teaching you right now. And then you want to check in about event invitations and conversations. Check in about any assigned tasks. You know, you gave them those 2 to 3 tasks. Did they do them? And then review any questions or concerns or challenges they might be having. Now, again, like, this is a really basic skeleton format of how to get your new coach started right. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to sit there wondering, what do I do next? Here is the answers right before you. So when you're onboarding a new challenger, you want to, oh, sorry, I'm looking for my screen here, guys. onboarding a new challenger, you do those first steps. Get them, know what the groups are, get them plugged in, make sure they're prepared for success, and then be their coach, be their cheerleader. Journey alongside them, just like you promised you do. Don't leave them hanging. Don't leave them wondering what happened to you. Okay, you said you were going to do this program alongside them. You said you're going to drink the shake. You're going to be their supporter, so do that for them, okay? And then for your new coaches, plug them in this way. I think when I look at this, one of the most, I would say, daunting or maybe anxiety-producing things would be the whole welcome video and the welcome email. But just know that these things are available to you. All you have to do is copy and send them out, except for the welcome video. You know, really, because when you watch the welcome video that I created, it's going to say, "Hi, thank you so much for choosing me to be your coach," right? Well, you don't want me saying that. You want you saying that. So it will, if you're not super tech savvy, it might take you a little longer, but once you have it, then you have it, and you don't have to recreate it all the time. You just have the same one and you send it out. All right, so I hope that this was helpful. Please feel free to post questions here, or even better, like in our team chat or our team page, and that way we can get back to you and just answer more specifically. So I hope this was helpful. Go check out the action plan. Go check out the onboarding. Again, it's in the, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really quick one more time. I'm going to show you, let's see if I can show you where that Facebook thing is. Okay, well, I'm just not as tech savvy as I'd like to be. Okay, so go on our Team Creators Health Warriors page, look at the top, it's the cover picture, click on the picture, you'll see in the description that there will be links to the action plan, links to this exact document that I just showed you with all the links involved. You click on it and everything is right there before you, okay? If you need help, ask me, ask your upline, and we're happy to help. But you've also got to take ownership, and you've got to start doing it. You got to not always wait for someone to help you. You got to put one foot in front of the other, move forward. That's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we be successful. Thank you so much. I'm headed off to a dance competition, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.